Is it arrogant if I said, you're not on my level, right? Because is it arrogant if a rich guy looks at me and says, you're a brokey, you're broke, right? You're not as financially rich as me. And I'm like, hey, you are correct, you're right. Can you help me? Give me some knowledge, help me, give me a loan so I can start my stuff, and then like I'll pay you back, like, you know, since I'm less than you. Like, I guess what I'm saying, bro, is I honor a man's work. I honor what other men have. So it's like they have something I don't have. I don't get jealous. I honor it. And if I want it, I can ask them how they got it. I can ask them for information and shit. Just like I did, I could say, hey, I need a loan. Boom. So if I say I'm on another level than you, you could simply be like, I can see that. And I acknowledge that. And like, how can I begin to get on that same level? Like, instead of someone being better than you and it sparking your ego, you can have someone better than you and it can spark your soul. It can spark your curiosity to figure out how you can become better. I said this a long time ago, that if you see that someone's better than you and you get jealous, you'll never become a better version of yourself. But if you see that someone's better than you and you like get inspired, that'll inspire you to become a better version of yourself. It's you that blocks you. Like, because this is why I love the fact that, so I have all this confidence, right? I'm very confident with who I am, which makes people think or say that I'm arrogant. And I love when somebody says, hey, you're arrogant, or you're this, because it gives me a chance to be like, no, bro, I know who I am. I've done the work. I have it documented of how I've put in the work and how I've evolved and how I've overcome problems and how I've done this. So yeah, I have the right to say I am on another level, because I actually am. But if that bothered somebody, how would they ever expect to get on another level? I never said you can't become better than me. You can become much better than me. You can get on a level that's much higher than me, right? But that would require to learn how I got on the level I'm at, and then for you to learn on how to surpass that level by becoming you. Because you'll never surpass levels by trying to surpass everyone else. Eventually you're going to have to look in the mirror and surpass yourself. Like, eventually you're going to have to look in the mirror and be like, well, why does it bother me that this dude has more money than me, or this dude has a better car than me, or this dude has a whatever? Or why does it bother me that, like me, I'm broke, I have less money than you, but then why is it that rich people or people with money they still get jealous of me? Why? I know why, but it's also this thing where I've never been jealous of them, ever, bro. I had holes in my shoes, taking cans and bottles back, but I was still congratulating people for getting a new car, for getting a new house. Because, like, bro, them getting a new house has nothing to do with me. Like, if someone I went to school with got one of these houses up in these fucking hills, even if he never lets me up to his house, I'm still like, fuck yeah, bro. Do your thing. Like, jealousy and envy is what makes people, I'm gonna say it, jealousy and envy is what makes people fucking losers. Yep, I fucking said it. Because you know what people have called me? Because I'm financially poor. Oh, you're a bum, or you're a loser, or you're this. It never affected me whatsoever. Because I know who I am. And they always called me arrogant for that. But if I didn't know who I am, or who I was, then what they said about me would have affected me. Because if you say something and you think you know who I am, it's just a thought that you think. You don't know who the fuck I am. You just think you know who I am. So then you make your assumptions and then you say your opinion about who you think I am. But then I'm just laughing at you in my head because I'm like, bro, you don't fucking know me, but I know me. But I also know that you probably don't even know yourself. Because how could you know yourself if you're judging someone else? If you're looking over there, how could you see the pond? And if you're looking at the pond, how can you see the treetops? You can see what the fuck you're paying attention to. And if all you're paying attention to is your insecurities or the fact that this person is arrogant, or you think he's arrogant because he said he is on another level. Well, did you ever question to see if he actually is on another level, or did you just get mad about it? Did you question to ask what he meant? What did he mean? Do you understand what he meant? Or did you make an assumption based on what you think he meant? Why is it that we live in a world that if I got rich, no one would say it, like it'd be normal. People would be like, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. But I say I got enlightened. I became enlightened, and it just pissed them off. Why did it piss them off? Because getting rich is something they can do. Getting enlightened is not something most people will ever do. It takes a lot of sacrifice, a lot of work, and it's a lot harder than making money. So they'd rather think it's this magical thing that only Buddha can do. They'd rather make up excuses for their consciousness. They'd rather make up excuses for their enlightenment, but they'll never make excuses for their finances. They'll never run out of their money, but they just might run out of their happiness, right? They'll never run out of their money, but they run out of their peace. They never run out of money, but you know, when's the last time their kids called them? Just a thought, bro.